Like I had to go just right now from like feeling uh feeling like fake for a moment, feeling fake to actually being like, "Oh, I want to do this video or whatever." Um cuz I was like, "Let me be authentic for a second." And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't feel super authentic." Like I just felt tension. I was like, "Oh, I'm going to whatever." I work at a company and we've been doing great. It's super chill. I love it. But then some things happened where it kind of like showed my own, like, I guess just moving into a new position has kind of like shown my own needs for growth and stuff like that. And I mean, it's better late than never or whatever. uh, yeah, I think I didn't look that great, but I also, I mean, I don't really want to talk about like exactly what it was, but I just, like, another person in the company made a presentation that kind of made me look bad. And I'm not even tripping, honestly, because what he is good at is like not what I'm really good at. Like, I mean, he's a cool dude, and I do need to learn the skills that he's got inside the company. Um, so I'm not even tripping. I'm more just like, I like literally I do a good job of like communication type stuff, and I do a good job of like giving people the benefit of the doubt and kind of tasks that are um, just more my skill set. And he showed a skill set today that was like pretty chill and kind of showed how like I haven't been keeping up in that same department, and I'm not even tripping because I realized like, oh, I've already won, dude. I've already won. Like, okay, I may, like, for a second I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna take my position or blah 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, I don't even care because I have already won. You know what I mean? Like, and showing that I can cooperate with people and grow is like, it's the coolest thing, I feel like. And also at the same time, it's the coolest feeling. Like showing myself that I can be like, yo, I can get better. You know what I mean? Is awesome. I feel like found a sesame seed. Um, but yeah, I mean, well, I heard this quote today from that guy. I think it's Jimmy Carr. I think that's his name. But he's saying how like happiness is the best thing that you can give people. And I feel like I actively myself give my happy self to people. You know what I mean? Like like levity, like the ability to just be like, oh, actually, it's not that big of a deal, and like everyone has different skills, and the more you just kind of like stick around, the more things you learn, you know? And it's like the more places you get offered, invited places and stuff like that. It's like you can ruin that, or I mean, it's so easy to kind of like freak out and ruin it, you know, with just being unlikable. And like being likable is really just about like going with the flow and kind of chilling for a few, you know? And yeah, I just feel like it's not that big of a deal to just relax a little bit, you know? It's not that big of a deal to just like, sorry, I saw my freaking hair and I was like, oh, I want my hair to look nice. uh, it's not that big of a deal to just be like, okay, whatever. I can I can learn something from this, you know. Yeah. So and it's such a cool thing to just like add value to people in that way. Of like, you don't have to be super duper. You know, that's what I always think. Like, I used to think like being like super impressive with knowledge and skill was awesome, but I just feel like now consistency is so chill. Like maybe it's not like being impressive is not cool. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like being even keel, being consistent, being like continuously doing what you got to do to like move forward each day, and like when some kind of blip happens, like okay, let me reroute a little bit. I feel like that's the biggest skill, you know, because everyone has kind of like learned a hobby on their own and then like tried to work with other people and like freaked out, myself hecka included, you know what I mean? And I'm not even like uh, I just I'm not even tripping. And I just feel like that's such a good way to be. And like my friend was making fun of me. He was like, dude, stop using parasympathetic. Stop using fake words. And I'm like, you use fake words all the time. You like make up words. He's like, he's like, he's like, he was like, yeah, he just was like, yeah, I agree. I also make up words. And um and I'm starting to realize that being comfortable and like being certain is a more basic feeling than I thought. And feeling uncomfortable is like really just kind of like the parasympathetic nervous system like being pulled this way or like pulled at this part or like it just feels like your parasympathetic is in your spine and in your vagus nerve or whatever and like in your inners, and then you feel like a tension, a kind of fear or like a guilt or like a and it's just like like being pulled at different places, and you're like, oh, let me just like relax that back into place, you know. And that's why I feel like spirituality can be a super easy skill, or it can just be like a super intricate kind of uh, playbook that you create for yourself. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, spirituality is like faith. It's like knowing. It's like it's like all is well. But the way to the way the way to that the way that you the way that you get to all is well is like your own style, and that's cool too.